Hello, this is day 79, reading through the Bible, and we're in Deuteronomy chapters 28 and 29. Um, Israel is on the side of the Jordan, gazing over into the land of promise, or promised land. God's about to turn over his land. He goes through the Bible all through and calling it his land. And he's about to turn it over to a rebellious and
stiff-necked people.
he called them stiff-necked people. Back in chapter 9, he already told them not to think too highly of themselves when they come into the land, thinking that it was their own righteousness that got them there. He told them it was because of Abraham, the promise to Abraham, and
the wickedness of the people he was driving out.
Right. Yeah, the people
they had
that were
defiled
already
his
there.
land. Really, hadn't they?
Yep, the wickedness defiled the land. And he cares about the land. He really cares about this land.
He loves Israel.
He does.
Loves that land of Israel. I even think that the Garden of Eden was probably in there. That's just a little side note. But
yeah. He says, in chapter 11, he also says that his eyes are on that land, and he's got his focus on it from the beginning of the year even till the end of the year. So he really cares about the land. The blessings and the cursings of 28 and 29 here are the results of them not obeying his word. Moses took 20 chapters from chapter 9 up to chapter 28, giving a list of do's and don'ts when they come into the land so that they will have good success in the land and not be plucked out of it. And Israel did enjoy these successes. They enjoyed all the blessings while they were in the land. They did. They had, they were blessed in the cities. They were blessed. They've got the rains in the land. And when they were disobedient to these laws, they were cursed. They were cursed, and the land was cursed. The land was desolate. When the Jews got plucked out of the land because of their disobedience, their wickedness, the land suffered also. He made, the rain quit.
Well, actually, right before they got the land back in 1948, when Mark Twain got in there, he talked about it was nothing but dust.
Mark Twain was a testimony that God's word was true, that when the Jews were out of the land, it was not going to prosper. Many people tried to take over that land when the Jews were out of it, and they just couldn't make a go of it. God would not allow the land to prosper while the Jews were out of it. But then when they repented and they came back, the Lord brought them back to their land. He did it twice. The first time, of course, they were taken into Babylon. And
that's verse 36, I believe. The Lord will bring you and the king whom you set over you to a nation which neither you nor your fathers have known, and there you shall serve other gods, wood and stone. That was the Babylonians.
Then he took them out a second time, and the following verse 37 talks about them being a byword among all the nations. So he took them out twice.
That was 70 A.D. when they were dispersed among the nations, right?
Said that they would become a sign and a wonder to the world, to
the
nations of the world.
But the beautiful thing is that there's redemption.
There
and we know that that's coming.
He kicked them out of the land, and he was gracious. He's a forgiving, loving Father, and he forgave them their sins when they repented, and he brought them back into the land. The thing is, when he gave them the land initially, it was a perfect land. They didn't have to do anything for it. It was a free gift. Everything was there for them. The crops were there. The houses, the cities, all they had to do was move in. It was a turnkey operation. It was perfect for them. When they blew it and they were taken out of the land suffered. The land was desecrated. It was destroyed.
They had to work. When they went back in, when they became a nation again.
When he forgave them, they came back into the land, and it was not the way they left it. It was not the way they got it the first time. They had to work.
Horrid.
So,
And they worked hard, but it's a story of redemption. It's really a story of grace.
grace. Yeah.
Because when we sin, and you said something last night to me about, God gives us every good and perfect gift comes from above, from our Father of lights. And so God gives us those gifts, and when we rebel and we sin, and John used an example of a marriage, you may have a marriage made in heaven, but if you mess up, you mess up in that marriage, you can be restored. That marriage can be restored.
Anybody can be restored.
Of any sin.
Yeah. Even, hey, Moses. Think about what Moses did. He broke every one of the commandments. Every one of the 10 commandments, he broke them.
What you talking about?
He took them and he broke them. He did.
He broke them. He broke those stones as he came down.
But God gave him that stone to begin with. It was perfect. It must have been a really nice stone.
They were hewn out of something beautiful.
But when he repented for the people and for himself, God was gracious and gave him the 10 commandments again. But he made Moses make his own stone. He had to cut his own stone. He had to work for it. So
sin has a cost.
Sin has a cost.
Sin has a price.
Redemption is always possible, always likely.
God is a gracious God.
He's a gracious God.
And our sins are covered, but it's just interesting to look at how they had to work the second time around to get that land. And now it is a land flowing with milk and honey. Israel is beautiful. That's it. Tomorrow they enter the land.
Bye.